I find it so ironic. While one of the most popular songs today within the Jewish community across the board is the song Od Yoter Tov and Od Yoter Tov, that we're praying it should be better and even better for everyone. The world, I should say, the anti-Semitic world, and it's spreading like wildfires, is a slogan, free Palestine, free Palestine, with all the ramifications that it means. The hatred is so blatant. The hypocrisy is so obvious. The lies are so open, yet they're all blind. But I want to share with you today Gemara, a piece of Talmud that I came across the other day. And I think it's a fascinating detail, which is worth listening to. But before we do this, notwithstanding all the hatred in the world, we know God is protecting us. So we say thank you to God for that. And let us give some tzedakah with our praise. Time for the big miracle. Time for the big miracle that all of us should go back to Jerusalem, to the Beis Hamikdash. Now, who does Jerusalem belong to? To which tribe? We know when the Jewish people came into the land of Israel, as per God's dictate, the land of Israel was subdivided according to the tribes. Each tribe got a portion of land, and then every family got a parcel of land to be able to live, settle the land and live. Agricultural society. But Jerusalem itself, to who does it belong to? So the Gemara in Yuma, page 12a, Daf Yud Beis Amud Aleph, Tane Kamasova, our sages in general, with no nameless, in other words, that's the general opinion. Yerushalayim lo nischalka l'shvatim. Jerusalem was not divided amongst the different tribes. Who does it belong to? To everybody. Belongs to the entire Jewish community. Dissenting opinion, Rabbi Yehuda Sava Yerushalayim nischalka l'shvatim. That Jerusalem was divided to the Shvatim. Which Shvatim? The Tanya Maya B'chelka Shel Yehuda, in the part of, was divided between Yehuda and Binyamin, the two tribes. In the part of Yehuda, according to this opinion, the mountaintop and some of the offices and halls were in the part of Yehuda. Maya B'chelka Shel Binyamin. In the part of Binyamin was Ulam V'heichel Beis Kodesh HaKodeshim, the big hall, and the holiest of holies. And the Gemara goes on to describe that it was one little strip that went out from the part of Yehuda, that went into the part of Binyamin, and this is where the altar was built. And then the Gemara continues and says, the Tanya, there is a Braisa which is similar to the time of the Mishnah, but it didn't enter into the 6,000 Mishnayos of Rabbi Yehuda Nossi, the way it's scheduled, with the way he set up the whole Mishnah and then Talmud. So it says in the Braisa the following: Ein maskirim batim b'Yerushalayim. Homeowners were not allowed to rent their houses in Jerusalem. Now, what are we talking about? When the pilgrims, 3 times a year, when everybody was supposed to come and celebrate Sukkot, Pesach, Shavuos, and Sukkot, the 3 holidays, and they had to come and celebrate it in Jerusalem, and they needed to live somewhere. Says the Gemara, says the Braisa, the homeowners were not allowed to rent it out to the pilgrims. They had to take them in for free. They had to welcome them. The reason? It doesn't really belong to them. They're there, they're living there. For whatever reason, they made it to be there. But it doesn't belong to them. Why? Because Jerusalem and everything in it belongs to all of Klal Yisrael, belongs to all the Jewish people. And Rabbi Loza Bar Tzodek says even more. Not only could they not rent their homes, aflemitos. They couldn't even rent out a bed. I guess a bed and breakfast, or Airbnb as it's called today. Jerusalem belongs to the entire Jewish people. This has nothing to do with rent control, which is a totally different issue. This has to do with the fact that it belongs to all the Jewish people. You hear, world? It belongs to us. You're all welcome to come and visit. And in Mirz Hashem, today we will all be there with Mashiach.